This is Luton. Hi guys, so I have got another gameplay for you. This is a full gameplay and I'm going to do proper sort of chatting through this one. So we're doing Gulf of Oman Conquest Assault, and Gulf of Oman is fast becoming one of my favourite maps for Battlefield. It really is. What do I like about it? Well, I like the fact that the spawns are fairly well protected from both sides, so you don't often come into a situation where you're getting totally spawn camped, despite the fact that the US side have the carrier, which is very far away. You don't often get that. Obviously that's on the larger, the sort of more conquest map. This is the conquest assault map, and you have obviously different sizes, and the same with the rush. So it varies from map to map. I like this map as well because it's very well balanced in terms of close quarters and ranged contact. You have these open sections between the A, B and C sections, particularly between A across, over to this side, across the highway, and there's a lot of kind of, you basically have close quarters, medium and long range contact all on this map. Now I know you're going to say, okay, you get that on other maps. Well, not necessarily, because often on a lot of other maps the vehicles cover the route, or the helicopters cover the route, etc. On Oman I find that you generally get a lot of actual infantry gameplay at different ranges, less so on some other maps. I know that sounds a bit weird, because you might be thinking, well, no, I always shoot people at different ranges on other maps. I know exactly what you're saying. I don't know, I just find that this has a different feel to it. Maybe people will agree with me, so let me know your thoughts about that. But I generally find that it just kind of plays out a little bit better. People tend to hop in the buggies and stuff. I don't know. I just find that it has a nicer feel to it. I think I'm just really liking it. Did I go for the knife here? Oh yeah, I did. That was really poor of me. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just shot him. Never mind. Compromising my own principles. So okay, this is for my 24-hour thing, and this a couple of the games is funny as well, because a couple of the games, they were basically I was doing okay, and I suddenly was like, yeah, this was when I was about sort of 7-8 hours in, and then when I got past 12 hours it all started to go downhill because I was so tired. But this early section on was quite good. I'm using the KH-2000, or was it 2002? The KH is really good rifle, even though it's a burst weapon. It's only got the burst section. It doesn't have full auto, but the burst is there's such a short interval with the burst. Look at this. You see, you can fire it almost like an automatic, but it has it has little recoil and extremely high accuracy. So it's a really great gun, and as well. Oh, knife failed, Josh Ripper. He did get my knives apparently at some point, but not right then. Yeah, so the KH, I really like it. So at the moment, as you can see as well, the gameplay is quite balanced, and this was really a feature of the games that we played throughout the whole of the 24-hour event, was that many of the games were very well balanced, and obviously at one point one team is going to get the upper hand and they're going to make a break, and they'll get that buffer section. Talking about buffered sections, it's something that is so important for gameplay, and it annoys me that people don't do it. Especially on Conquest, people tend to be really bad at building up a buffer. They just are obsessed with capping bases all the time. And it's like, if you control 2 or 3 bases, you just need to wait. You just need to hold on to those bases for a little bit. And, recapping and redefending a base, if it starts getting capped and you run in, clear it, cap it, that's much easier than securing a whole new base. Because if you try and secure a whole new base, then your team, the enemy team are going to come in, they'll clear you out and take control. It's basically easier to defend a base than it is to capture a new one. I suppose I could use the analogy of it's better to keep a customer than to lose it and have to get a new one, that sort of thing. I can't remember exactly how that goes, but that's basically what you're talking about there. We seem to be doing quite well, capping all the bases now. But yeah, often what I find is people run from base to base, and if one is getting capped up, they just ignore it and rush on to cap up a new base. It's really stupid, and often there may only be 1 or 2 people capping up the base. These guns irritate me. They're so heavy on the kind of recoil. Look at this. They are very difficult at range to get proper kills with. Maybe I just suck at using them, I don't know, but I always find it quite tricky with these heavy MGs. Much more so as well than Bad Company 2, I must say. In fact, actually, I was watching some Bad Company 2 gameplay, noticed how significantly different the recoil was for the weapons compared to Battlefield 3. I'm sure people have noted this for ages and ages and ages, but it's been quite a while since I really looked at any Bad Company 2 gameplay and I was comparing it. I was like, wow, it really is a massive difference. Like, a lot of the guns in Bad Company 2 seem to have almost no recoil compared to Battlefield 3, so there's a major difference here. Now I just want to talk as well a little bit about what happens at this base, because as I remember, which is quite tricky to do, I haven't watched this one through by the way, I just picked it out. As I remember, we get bogged down in this base for ages and ages and ages, and it was a really bad thing to do. And after we'd been fighting over it for a while, I said, guys, this is not helping us, we really need to kind of clear this out, keep it clear, and, you know, spread out onto the next base. And what they had was several people just kind of rezzing and spawning off each other, one guy all the time, and it meant that they just kept harassing us at this base, holding us down this base. And if you watch in the meantime, we had 2 bases up, and I think we go back to just basically controlling. We've got B, I think, right now, and we're trying to cap A. They've got C. But you can see that they are harassing us a lot, and now you see, look at the map right now, we're losing B. Now I was assuming obviously that our team would take control of that, handle that, because we're handling this base and there's only 4 of us here. So I was thinking, oh, it's fine, the rest of our guys, and you can see that they have moved in, they're sort of trying to secure that, I think. But the point is that it's, you know, we're basically being harassed a lot by just sort of 1 or 2 squads. It is important to maybe leave 1 or 2 people in defense just to try and prevent it, give you that buffer. There we go, look, you can see our guys are kind of between C and B. They don't really seem to be making any significant push towards anything. And look, as soon as we leave A, it's starting to be capped again, and no smoking is here. So we clearly still haven't capped this whole base out, we haven't cleared it out. Put a grenade up in there to try and clear anyone camping up in there out there. But I don't really want to leave this base until it's clear, because we've been here for ages, it seems stupid. But look what's happened, the rest of our team now have lost B and C, and we don't even have A right now. So that small lead that we had of about 15 points, we've totally lost that now, and we're coming right back up to not having it at all. Oh, Paulie. Damn you, Paulie. It was good to see Paulie getting a few games on this one. It was good fun. I think he got my tags. Damn him. Anyway, so now look, we've been pushed right back across the road, and we're going to have to make a new break for it. And I can't speak for what was happening in the team. If anyone was actually playing this game, as I'm sure some people were, if you knew what happened up there and what was going on, then please let me know. But the thing is, B and C are very good to hold because they are very close together, whereas A obviously is far away, so it's obvious that, you know, holding B and C is a strong thing to do, because you can literally run between the two. You can't really run from B to A, it takes you, you know, a minute or so, so it's not very practical. But holding these two is obviously a much better option, which is what they have done. Obviously B is quite a good one to hold as well, because, I don't know, C can be a little bit open, it can have a lot going on around it and so on and so on. B is quite nice because you've got sort of 4 buildings all in a little square there, and you can really kind of control it, lock it down, and cover your buildings from different positions right there. I was taking a huge amount of fire, but seeing as I'm the only person here, I didn't want to automatically give up, and luckily Noz and my guys have hopped in, saved, and backed me up. But we've still got some contact here, so trying to clear that out as best we can. Just blow the building apart with the tank. But yeah, again, you see, this is the kind of gameplay we had all evening. It was like this hard-fought gameplay where, you know, right now we're losing, but we were winning before, and it's kind of, it's push and shove. It's what I said it should be like. You know, this is what gameplay should be like. You should push and take, and it should be really close down the wire all the time. And I'm hoping that, you know, if I can get our server sort of set up and running, if people will join my server to play. Look at that, what an epic kill that was right there. But yeah, I'm hoping that if people will join my server and get on, then this is the kind of gameplay we can have all the time, where, you know, we're really fighting for those bases, and not, you know, not teams getting steamrolled all the time. And I think if you have the right kind of people joining the server all the time, the right people thinking, yeah, we want to get in, we want this kind of gameplay, then that's what you're going to have. They were really trying to take me down. I'm taking multiple hits from all directions right now. I'm trying to sit on the base here because I was getting repaired, so that's why I wasn't running away. But just too much. You can see on the minimap there I had about 3 little red icons all around me. obviously trying to clear me out. But again, not too sure what our team are doing right now. Oh, they have Cap C. Okay, well that's good. And it looks like on the map there they are surrounding B, sort of trying to take it out. What was going on there? Did you see that with the guy in Tom's Click or whatever? Sorry, Tom's Click. I didn't mean to say whatever about your name. No, I just thought it was kind of curious that the Jeep was rolling over there. Oh, 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 Jeep. So I'm not commenting because I'm just watching what happens here. I think I get killed. Yes, I do get killed. Ah, 216, 216. Yeah, the AUG as well. AUG. A-U-G. AUG. I keep wanting to... I want to call it the AUG because it's like the AUG from Resistance. But I guess it's called the AUG. I don't think anyone pronounce it AUG. Anyway, I'm going to say AUG because I still like that. The AUG, I'm really liking that gun. It is really nice. I know people say it sucks because it has kind of like a slow fire rate. I think people like guns where they can just pull the trigger and the clip is empty in about a second because they love that. But I prefer guns often because of my gameplay. I often play at kind of medium range rather than close range because I like to sort of, you know, move and mark and pick and choose my targets, and then occasionally I'll go for like the long range hits as well. So a gun like that, which has a kind of... Oh, this was great. This was a great moment here. Look at this. Clearing it all up. Ah, that's a good game. That'll be going in my montage. The Jeep goes flying over, take everyone out. Yeah, but I like guns with a kind of slower, you know, like the Scar L, where you can pick your targets a bit more and you can put rounds in them a bit more steadily. I like that more because it's just my kind of gameplay. I don't do the whole kind of running around behind people, spraying, you know, sort of a whole clip into sort of 3 people in the back. That's not the way I play. So for me, those kind of, yeah, Paulie, yeah, take it back. That's not the way I play. Anyway, so those kind of guns suit me a little bit more. So the AUG really suits me because it has quite strong power and it's a little bit slower. And I find having a suppressor on it actually is quite nice. So we've got some good gameplay going on here, controlling B, controlling C, but we have lost too many tickets. I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this, but I don't remember how it actually turns out. I know that I've done alright in this game myself, but I'm not entirely sure how we go with the end. I can't see if we're going to pull, like, whatever, 35 tickets or so, 40 tickets back. But who knows, maybe if we hold these two, we get a lot of kills, we can claim it back. Let's see what happens. Also notice as well, like I've said before, you know, defense is as important a role as attack, and that tends to be why when I'm playing the game I'm not always like top scorer, but I tend to be doing what I think is important. And right now we have got B and people are pushing forward, but I didn't want any guys coming around the back here in a Jeep and ninjaing C off us, because at this stage in the game it's really, really important that we hold these bases. It's funny as well, if you look at the map right now, look where the blue guys are. See, they've moved away from B, they've got no one covering it, and it's getting capped. For some reason, look, they're still moving away. They didn't go back to defend it, which is what I was talking. One guy goes back, look, and now we've lost it. Now one guy spawned on him. But do you see what I was talking about, how it's so important to hold these bases? If we could have held that base, I still don't know whether we win or lose. We probably don't win. But if we had held B, we were picking up tickets at, you know, fast enough rate. I would have said there was a possibility of winning the round. I can't really see how that's possible now, but this is a great close round, and this is what a lot of the games were like. We did have some steamrolling rounds, of course. You're always going to get that over a period of like 16 hours. Oh, I happen to be, am I top score or just? Oh no, I've dropped down. I'm not anymore. Well, 15 tickets. Here we go. Look and see exactly what I was talking about. There we go. There's obviously some more people here. I'm not on my own. But you see what I was talking about. This is exactly what you need to do in games, especially on games of conquest, things like that. Ah, look, and we've managed to hold the base. So hold. We've held on to the base. That's what I really wanted to say. We've held on to the base. But you see, it was so important. We're losing it again. Come on, Luton. Move faster. Faster. Okay, we've got 2 guys here. Can I take them out? 3 guys. Come on. 4 guys. We're down on equal tickets. Come on, we've got to win this. Oh, we're 1 ticket up. 1 ticket up. Come on. It's all about the kills. Jesus, they're really pushing in on this base hard now. Come on. We're 2 tickets ahead. This had better be a win. This had better be a win now. Come on, pistol kill. No! Polly! No! Oh, we're 2 onto 2 tickets. I don't think we win. Well, it was a good game. It was a good game all the same. But do you see, this is what I was talking about. This was the kind of gameplay that we had on a server. These great games came right down to the wire. This is the kind of stuff that I want. This is, you know, check out my video that I'm also posted today talking about my server. This is the kind of games I want. Get involved, get on my server, come play with me. You know, let's have some good objective gameplay. Thanks for watching this one, guys. It's been a little bit rambly. I hope you don't mind. I'm a bit tired and it's quite late in the evening. So thanks for watching. I've got, you know, several more of these coming on the way. All good stuff. Thanks for watching. Cheers.